Deadlift day today, okay, so we're going to go for our warm-up, get the glutes fired up, warm our hamstrings up as well, okay. What we're going to do is three rounds, we've got 3 movements to get through, okay. We're going to start with the bodyweight glute bridge. So, we're going to come onto our backs, drive the heels into the floor, lower back and upper backs on the floor, shoulder blades retracted back, hands on the floor, okay. From there, I'm going to drive up, squeezing my glutes, also focusing on sucking my ribs down, okay. So from there, I'm going to drive up, big squeeze at the top, hold for a second, come back down before we drive up again, okay. Big squeeze of the glutes at the top, and I want 15 reps of that, okay. Once we've done our 15 reps of that, we've got 12 reps of a good morning, front loaded good morning, okay. Now if you're at home, you can use any object you have, that could be your dog, your baby, a bag. I'm going to use a bag for this demonstration, okay? And we've got 12 reps. So what I want us to do is get our object of some variation. We're then going to get our feet in hip distance apart, okay? From there, I'm going to soften my knees, retract my shoulders back, focus on keeping my chest up as I hinge my hips forwards, as far as my hamstrings will allow me to go, so my chest ideally comes parallel to the floor, driving up, squeezing my glutes aggressively, okay? And we've got 12 repetitions in that. Lastly then team, we've got 9 reps of a hollow tuck, okay? So that's just to fire up our core. We're going to come into this hollow position here. From there, I'm going to sit up to meet my knees, come back out to this hollow position, come back up again, okay? If we struggle to do that, hands are going to be on the floor, and we can do exactly the same motion, just without that hands above our head and coming forwards, okay? So it's a slightly easier variation for the guys who struggle with that movement. 3 rounds, 15, 12, 9. Pause this, get them done, and then we'll go into the next section of the video.
Okay then guys, right, moving on to that main posterior chain movement for you. Okay, it's going to be single leg glute bridges. So I need you guys on the floor. What we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing sets of 10 on each leg with a 3-second hold at the top, and then I'm going to give you a way to make this a little bit harder for yourself guys, okay? If you struggle with the 3-second hold on this one, just reduce that. Either just bring yourself up and then straight back down, or again, try and hold it for as long as you can, but if 3 seconds is too long, just go through the movements as is. So what we're looking for, you're going to be laid down, want one leg out straight, elbows can be on the floor for this one guys, okay, if you want to make it a little harder, arms folded across the chest, keeping this foot tucked in nice and close, you're looking to drive down through your heel. Doing that, you're going to drive it into the ground, raise your hips up as high as you can, 3, 2, 1, nice, slow and controlled in both directions, wait till the back's completely flat on the floor, drive up, again, 3-second hold at the top, and then nice, slow, controlled on the way down. Be aggressive on the way up with that one guys, dig your heel into the floor quickly, get the hips up high nice and quick, put the brakes on, and then again, 3-second hold and nice and slow and controlled on the way down. If you find that one too easy, feel free to put one leg up high onto either a bench, a sofa, or anything where you can keep that one foot elevated. Okay, and then from there you're still driving through the heel, your other leg is going to be out straight. Okay, and again, you're just raising everything up and might allow you to get the hips up that little bit higher. So it's still that quick drive into the ground, 2, 3, then nice, slow, controlled on the way down. Play around with the foot position guys. Okay, this is a movement where you want, some of you might get a little bit of cramp through the hamstrings. If that is the case, again, play around with your foot position. It doesn't have to be dead straight out in front of you if that is uncomfortable. So you've got 10 reps on each leg, 3-second hold at the top, controlled on the way down, take as much rest as you need in between. So pause it here guys, get yourself through that work, and then Mitch will be back for the next section.
What we've got next is a 10-minute burpee ladder, okay? So the intensity is going to pick up a little bit now after our main strength component, okay? So what we've got is 10 minutes, we're going to perform 1 burpee, we're then going to walk the length of the room we're in. If the room is big enough and we can walk to one side and the other. When we get back then, we're going to perform 2 burpees, 2 legs, so on and so on, okay? So every time you perform a burpee, you'll do a walk the length of your room and back, and then you'll increase the burpees by 1 rep, so on and on for 10 minutes, okay? So what I want to see is, if we can, as we come down, chest to the floor, we're then going to jump our feet out nice and wide, we're going to jump up, clap our hands above our head, okay? If we're in a room that's long enough, we're then going to walk to the end of the room and back, go into 2 burpees, and carry on, okay? Now, if we're in a room that doesn't have that sort of space, what we're going to do as an alternative is a burpee into a broad jump, okay? So to start with, we'll do one burpee, chest to the floor, jump up, and then we're going to go straight into a broad jump, turn around, broad jump, back, straight into our 2 burpees, and then broad jump each way again, okay guys? If we struggle with a burpee, again, same scales as before, we can go to athletic burpee, so where our chest doesn't completely touch the floor, or we can get a raised surface, box, chair, kitchen side, anything, just to have there, so we're not going, the chest isn't having to go all the way to the floor, okay? 10 minutes, increase the burpees each time, either walk to the end of the room or add in your broad jumps. Enjoy.
See who can get the most burpees done, guys, quickest.
Let's move on to our technique part of the session. We're going to be looking at the Turkish getter, okay, what we're doing in small group PT sessions. So what we'll need is an object of some form that we can lift above our head and stand up with, okay? What I'm looking for is 5 reps on each arm without dropping or spilling whichever object we choose, okay? So what I'm going to do, we're going to start with our object. I've chosen a nice green kind of monster. We're going to start with it on the side that we're going to lift with, okay? So what we're going to do, heel's going to be planted into the floor. I'm going to come down onto my back, okay? From there, I'm going to take my object. This hand is going to come over as if it was a really heavy object or an object we don't want to spill, which I don't. From there, we're going to drive the kind of monster up, okay? I'm then going to lock my scapula in, so my shoulder is retracted back, and now I'm fully locked out. From there, Billy, if you can just bring the camera around for me. This opposite hand is going to come up and out, okay? So palm facing down on the floor here, okay? Then my opposite leg is also going to come out and out to the side. From there, I'm now not going to take my eyes off this kind of monster because that's when we start to lose our balance. So from there, I'm going to drive through this leg and use my core to sit myself up to position 1, which is up onto our forearm like this, okay? That is position 1. I'd like you to hold each position for a second, just so we're not rushing through the movement, okay? Position 2, I'm then going to drive myself up onto the hand that I'm on, okay? So I'm then going to come to this position here. From there, position 3 is where I'm going to really drive my hips upwards. And then position 4 is where my straight leg is going to come and tuck underneath me, okay? I'm still holding this kind of monsters, keeping my eyes on it, so I'm trying not to spill anything. I'm then going to come up tall, turn my leg to come straight, and then come into my finished position, which is standing up tall, okay? From there, we've then got to get back down, okay? So it's reverse chain. So I'm going to come down back onto this knee. I'm then going to slowly come onto my hand. Hips are going to be up. I'm going to pull my bent leg through to this position. Come down onto my bum. Slowly down onto my forearm. Before I gradually lower myself down, I bring my kind of monster down to the floor. The other hand comes on. Turn into place back out, okay? I want 5 reps on each arm without spilling or dropping whatever object you choose. Extra points for whoever chooses the most interesting object to do that with, and I'll go 2 sets if we can. Enjoy.
Okay then guys, right on to the last section. So this is going to be what's called a chipper workout. So you're going to start with 25 reps of all 4 exercises. When you've done all 4 exercises, okay, you're going to knock 5 reps off. So 20 of everything, 15, 10, 5. And you're looking to get through that as quick as you can. Okay guys, so your 4 exercises are, the first one is just going to be a standing lunge. So step out in front, weight goes on that front leg, chest up tall, get that back knee to the floor, tap the floor, back in, and then onto the other side. Okay, you've got 25 of those. Then your next one is going to be press ups. So I want you guys to pick a variation of the press up that you find most difficult. Even if you have to take a break on that first set just to get the reps in, that's fine. So that can be regular press ups, you can do tempo work, you can have feet elevated on an object out behind you. You can do them on 1 knee, you can do them on 2 knees. Okay, so pick which one's most appropriate for you. Whichever one you go for, guys, make sure that the elbows stay tucked in nice and close and it is chest and hips to the floor. And then drive yourself out as quick as you can. You can do hand release press ups if you want to. If you're not sure you're getting low enough, hands come off the ground and then drive yourself in. So you've got 25 of those. Then you're going to stay in that same position. Then you've got hill climbers. So this is going to be 25 of these, bringing up the knees nice and high towards your elbows and alternating as quick as you can, guys. Okay, you can race through that one. And then your last one is going to be V sit-ups. So lay down on your back. Now, we've got two options with this one, guys. Your first one it's going to be slightly easier. Bring your legs up to start with, or you can have them tucked in, hands above your head. Okay, you're going to reach up and try to touch your toes. Okay, if you find that one too easy, you're going to start with legs straight out in front of you, hands above your head, and you're going to raise them both and kind of fold yourself up in the middle. So legs come up, reach up, touch your toes. Okay, back down, nice, slow, controlled on the downward portion of that one. Okay, raise yourself up as quick as you can to touch your toes, but again, take your time on the way down. 25 of each, 20, 15, 10, 5. State your time down below, guys. All right, time yourself on that one and see if you can get it done the quickest.